Last night I was having. All right, so we're live. Let some people get in.
Oh, you see the people right there.
Huh.
You can see who's in there too.
Oh, if they start chatting.
Okay.
All right, so we'll get a couple people in. Let me know how we're sounding.
So make sure I talk to that when I talk.
Yeah, you could. I think you could just talk normally.
Okay.
Link shared. Awesome, Gamble. Audio sounds good. Thank you, Gamble. All right, so getting a couple people in here. We're gonna start the podcast. We're not gonna do an intro for this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Aden Davis Show. I'm your host, Aden Davis. Today, I'm here with a very special guest, JJ Wheat.
How you doing?
So we're actually live on YouTube right now, so this is going to be a podcast of the live stream. So we're going to have some more people get in here. This podcast is going to be pretty long, so if you don't want to listen to the podcast, go to YouTube. It will be there. Now, today, I'm honored to be sitting next to probably the best high school basketball player in the city of Clarksville, JJ Wheat. And I've got a couple of questions for him today, and I'm also going to be giving him some chances to answer some questions in the chat. So let's have a couple people getting in here. Make sure you're sending this link out to everyone. That's what I'm doing right now. About the 5-minute mark, we'll start sending it out to everyone, and we'll start.
Young this one.
Oh my goodness. In his fifth consecutive game tonight, they are 0 for 4 without him. He started the first one. Oh my goodness. Beautiful jam inside by Giannis. Well, he came off that baseline with his fifth consecutive.
Reminding everyone, if you're wanting to ask JJ a question, just leave it down in the chat, and at the end of the my questions, we will go over them. So Gamble says that he was disappointed when you missed the dunk against Northwest.
Bro, he found me. Can you give a brief background of your high school career? Give a brief background of my high school career. Most definitely been a journey. Playing with different teammates, coming in as a freshman, starting, and I just had to take on a big role. So that was it was a good experience. And at the beginning, it was kind of nervous, but my work ethic, me knowing like how I play and like getting along with the teammates, had cooled everything off and it made me feel like at home and better. So yeah, I started off pretty nervous coming in as a freshman, but after a while, I started like feeling good and knowing that I'm at home. So yeah.
Have you lived in Clarksville your entire school life?
Oh no. I was originally born in Atlanta, Georgia, but my dad had got stationed to North Carolina, and now I'm here. So
What
just
middle
moved
school
from
did you
North
go to?
Carolina. Middle school, Montgomery Central.
Montgomery Central.
Yeah.
So you just had a zone change and became CHS?
In the business academy.
You're in the business academy.
Yeah.
So you've been here all 4 years?
All 4 years.
So when did you start playing basketball?
I'll say I started playing basketball 4 years old.
4 years old. Was that organized or just by yourself?
Just by myself, and my dad and my mom just teach me the basics, dribbling,
What was your
shooting in
first
mini
team?
groups.
What was your first team?
First team, I can't remember. I think the Celtics.
Celtics were what they called?
I think the Celtics.
Was it a travel ball team, an AAU team,
Rec team.
rec team?
Yeah.
How old do you think you were?
Probably about 8,
8,
7 or 8.
7 or 8. So you're in that first, second grade area.
Right.
Why did you start playing basketball?
I actually played more than one sport. I played baseball, soccer, and baseball. I really wasn't into it, so I think I gravitated more into basketball because, like, I don't know, it's just so
More
much fun.
entertaining?
Yeah, more my sport.
What is your position?
Point guard.
Point guard?
Yeah.
What's your number?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Do you have a pregame ritual that you do every game? Something that's specific to you?
I'll just try to get my mind right for the game. That's about it. Meditate.
Meditate?
Yeah.
Who would you say that you would model your play style after? Past or present?
I'll say Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
Yeah. Just because, like, the defense and, like, his drive and his motor, I can see myself in him. But at the end of the day, I'm JJ Wheat. So,
what is the worst practice that you've ever had to go through?
I don't really think I had a worst practice because I just love playing basketball. Like, if I'm playing basketball, I'm just happy. So, I don't think I ever had a worst practice.
Was there ever a bad practice out there?
Bad practice? No, because everything is just a learning experience. Like,
so what was the best practice that you've ever had?
Best practice?
Would you say it'd be that first one freshman year?
I'll say that one was an experience because I know a lot of people were just coming at me because they didn't want me to take their spot. So it was a lot of battles freshman year. So every day I had to bring it. And the guys I was competing against knew they had to bring it too. So freshman year was definitely a lot of good practices.
Is there any significance to number 3?
Most definitely. My supposed to need brother, his birthday is March. So January, February, March is like represents 3. So I do it for him. My brother's like really special to me. Always put a smile on somebody's face. For just being around him for like 5 seconds, like he can easily put a smile on your face. So that's the reason we're number 3.
That's awesome. What's your favorite memory at Clarksville High School?
At Clarksville High School, I say making a state.
Making a state?
With my cousin. I think that's like the big thing. Because my cousin it was last year, he just moved up here. And like 1 year being up here, we make it a state. So that's crazy.
What was the hardest thing about that going to state?
The hardest thing is being a small team.
Small team.
We didn't have that much height. Everybody was 6'1" or under or 6. My cousin was probably the tallest one. And like every team we faced, we was the smallest one. So our defense is what we harped on the most. So yeah,
they're working out for you guys.
Yeah.
Did you guys win state or?
Oh, we didn't win. We lost to the team that won it, but we played them the best. So if we would have played anybody else, I believe we would have most definitely went to the championship.
You remember the score of that game?
I don't remember, but I think we lost by 10.
What are your strengths as a basketball player?
I say my work ethic, ball handling, and being able to attack and get to the rim. finding my teammates, rebounding, and just defense really.
What are your weaknesses?
Who's watching this? I don't know.
You don't know? If you were to have to say that, like, you have one thing that you would have to improve your game on, what would you say it was?
Probably being more consistent with my shooting.
Consistent.
Yeah.
Are you more of a streaky player, where you can get either really hot or really cold?
I wouldn't say streaky because I can play defense, and my defense will get me points regardless. Because I can get steals, so like no matter what, I'm not gonna have an off night really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't really just rely on my shooting.
So tell me about your worst game ever.
Worst game ever. Probably got to say when I was probably 9. I didn't score at all. I barely played defense. So me just not really playing that much. And like when I was on the court getting turnovers because I really didn't know what I was doing. Like those was probably my worst games.
What about the high school level?
High school level. I say my worst game probably my sophomore year. One game, if we would have won this game, we would have went to state. And I played terrible. I think I only had 7 points. I had a couple turnovers.
You weren't very efficient.
I wasn't efficient at all.
How did you learn from that game?
Basically, I should have prepared way more than I did. And just staying up late at night wasn't the best idea at all. And just when I'm playing basketball, just controlling the pace of the game, like don't let anybody speed me up. Just be patient and let the game come to me. Don't have to rush nothing, and just continue relying on my teammates and my shots not falling, and continue harp on defense. Like now, like I love defense, so just let my defense like continue the rest of my play style, and I'll be all right.
Are you a captain?
I feel like I am. Yeah.
So you'd say like you were one of the main leaders on it?
I won't say main leaders. We have a couple other leaders, but I feel like I'm a leader.
How do you stay motivated after a tough loss?
I don't know. I think just my passion for the game. Like I just love playing basketball. So even after a loss, I just look at it as a learning experience and like gotta get better at it. So you gotta keep working. Like, you can't stop working.
How do you channel your frustration whenever, say, you get fouled but the ref doesn't call?
It's tough. So, but just move on. Hopefully you get the next foul call. But if you don't, just keep playing.
What if the foul is called on you? What's going through your head there?
If the foul call on me, I'm obviously frustrated because I don't want to get taken out of the game. But I'm just trying not to like commit another foul because I know if I do, then most likely I'm gonna have to be taken out of the game, depending on how early I get the fouls. But yeah.
That could also hurt you in the crunch time.
Right. And it's really frustrating.
So what was the hardest thing for you to learn or improve on in your game?
Hardest, just probably the pace of the game because I'm a really fast. So like I love getting downhill, but like just knowing like changing pace will like get the defenders like to budge and like get me to where I need to go at a better rate than just going full speed and out of control. So probably that. Yeah, and just letting the game come to me.
Not being so quick with it.
Right, yeah.
You're not playing 2K, you're playing real basketball.
Right, yeah.
So moving on with these questions, what is your most memorable shot?
Memorable shot? I say 7th grade year, I hit a buzzer beater. It was against a team like it was a crazy track. They trash talk, real trash talk them. I remember going to the paint. I ended up slipping, but I ended up getting back up, laid the ball up at the end, It was on like 2 people, and that was it was an amazing shot.
I'm sure you remember that fondly. What about in the high school career? What would you say?
High school, I'd say, was it my sophomore? I think it was my sophomore year. We was playing Northeast at home, and it was going into halftime, or it was either third quarter. I caught the ball on the top of the key. Went with it, pulled back, sprayed it, and fell on the ground because he had fouled me, but the ref didn't call it, and it just went in, and everybody just went crazy.
So you made a highlight reel.
Yeah, I made it right. And the thing is, when I pulled back, he slid a little bit, and I still shot it. So I think that was probably the most.
Now, if you could play anybody in history on a 1v1, who would it be?
I'll say Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's a tough one because I'm not
Yeah.
trying to get my ankles broken if I'm playing Allen Iverson.
Right. See, but like with basketball, you're gonna get dunked on. You're gonna get curls. All of that's gonna happen to you. But the thing is, with me playing Allen Iverson, like I would like to learn from the experience and like learn like what is he thinking, like how did he do that move or anything he do. I just like take it as a learning experience.
So you'd be like a practice dummy first, touch your toes, and then learn how to make other people touch their toes.
If it takes that, then yeah.
What is your favorite pastime off the court?
Say it again.
What's your favorite pastime off the court? Like, what are you doing on a Wednesday night? No game, no practice. What is JJ we doing?
I'm practicing on my own, but if I'm not practicing on my own, I'm watching film or watching like basketball, like NBA, or just trying to learn the game even more.
So you would say most of your life consists of basketball?
Right.
How long have you been like actively working out for basketball? Trying to get your body better for basketball.
I say my high school years, I really started taking it more serious. Middle school, I didn't really work on my body. I just worked on the game. So like starting my freshman year, that's when I like really started taking it serious. Like my body is what's gonna help me continue keeping the field, like being able to play defense, dunk if I can at the time, and like basically freshman year.
How do you want your teammates to remember you? Because you are a senior. This is your last year playing for Seniors. How do you want the freshmen and the juniors and the sophomores to remember you?
Basically, he had a good work ethic. He's always in the gym and like always wanting to learn more.
So trying to always be on top of basketball.
Right. Yeah.
If you weren't playing basketball right now, what sport would it be?
I say football.
Football. How come?
Yeah. I think I was me personally. I believe that I would be really good at football.
What position?
Probably running back.
Running back.
Yeah, or wide receiver. Yeah.
Did you ever play football in middle school or
Elementary?
elementary?
We would go outside for recess and we would always play. And then I thought I felt like I was the best one.
You were the MVP of those days?
Yeah. So I would say football.
So how far are you wanting to go with basketball? Is JJ Wheat's goal to make it to the NBA? You were just trying to stop at a collegiate level?
Most definitely. I want to make it to the NBA.
Does playing overseas have any interest to you?
If it takes for me to make it to the NBA by going overseas, then yeah.
I mean, I definitely could see you making college. I think that definitely is in the pictures, but it's what you are able to do in college, right?
Mm-hmm.
And say you go to a smaller school, which I'm not saying what schools you're going to,
Mm-hmm.
Going overseas before you make it to the NBA, play overseas for 2-3 years. If you were to go undrafted and not get any invites for G League,
Right.
would you prefer G League or would you rather prefer overseas?
G League.
G League. That way you can stay in the States.
You said what?
That way you can stay in the States.
Right. Yeah, that too. And I think it's better competition in a G League because in a G League you have to get drafted to the NBA and then go to the G League. So obviously you're good enough to make it to the NBA, but you're in a G League now. So
You're fighting for an NBA roster spot.
right, yeah. So basically, yeah, G League.
Who are your favorite players, past or present?
Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, most definitely. You say in the past?
Past or present, either one.
Allen Iverson, Kobe, Shaq. He was Dominic. I like LeBron. Kevin Durant's good. Curry's good. All of them.
Is there any specific reason for? We already talked about Allen Iverson, but you really liked Kobe Bryant. What about Kobe Bryant did you like so much?
Basically his work ethic and his mindset. It was on a different level. Like they had practice at 7, he'd be at the gym by 5 or even 4, or he'll have practice like 4 times a day. And like I don't know, like nobody else is doing that. And then hear stories like how he had stories, and like just his work ethic was insane.
What have you learned from basketball that you will carry out into life?
What have I learned from basketball that I carry out to life? I say my work ethic, because work ethic in basketball translate to life, and it helps you like become a better person. So, yeah.
So, what makes you different from other basketball players that play point guard and are defensive mentality guards?
Yeah, I say I'll play defense and I can rebound and get a bucket whenever. So yeah.
You say that you'd be comfortable anywhere on the floor scoring.
Right, yeah.
Which is probably your hot spot, you'd say?
Hot spot. Probably paint.
Paint?
Yeah.
And what would you say your weakness is?
Probably 4 3-pointers. 4 3-pointers.
All right, so now we're going to go to the chat, look at what chat's saying about some of this. So Aden Gamble says, what was your first dunk and what was it like?
My first dunk, I say 8th grade year going into 9th grade. It was a summer league. We was playing this trash team. And then like my whole family, it was in Atlanta, Georgia, my whole family that came up there. They never seen me play. So when they see me play, I was like, oh, I got to put on the show. So I just remember stealing the ball from this one dude and just raising up and dunking. It was like so crazy because I had people from like the people that wasn't watching our game. Well, they was watching that game, but they was on the other side. They had complimented me on the dunk. So I think that was like the coolest thing.
So were you dunking in practices before? Like, did you have the capability to dunk beforehand, or was that like the first time you had tried to? And work for you?
8th grade, I tried to, but like I would always miss it. So I think when my family was there, the adrenaline inside me had boosted me up. So I got hired then.
Now this one you don't have to answer because I know you are trying to keep some of your college stuff and secret. But what is your dream college? Well, we won't go into the dream college like the college, but what are you looking for in a college?
A college that I can like that would best fit me and like have the best interest for me, and like I can go in there and contribute and from the jump, and basically just be able to go in there and make an impact, and they help me get to the next level.
So the college that and coach would most likely that has the best track record to get you to
Right.
the NBA?
Right.
Okay. How do you balance your love of the game and keeping up with your academic stuff?
Just staying disciplined to schoolwork and basketball. Just know that basketball really helps me with schoolwork, because like the work ethic I have for basketball, I have to have the same work ethic for school. So just not hard work with basketball and not school. I gotta be both, because like at the end of the day, basketball is gonna stop when I get old, and I have to rely on something else. So my smarts gotta be there too.
Mm-hmm. What was your dream job other than playing in the NBA?
Other than playing in the NBA, I really like psychology.
Psychology.
Like learning how the mind is. So 12 years of school, that's a lot. But if I wasn't doing basketball, I'd probably do that.
So we obviously got some fans of yours. We got CT saying I'm JJ Weed's biggest fan, and we drop it our interest.
CT, what's up, my boy?
What's your score prediction for tomorrow?
How much I'm gonna have for like the score?
Everything. Your box score and the actual score. I'm thinking like 100-0.
I like that. But as long as we can get the win, man, I can care less, man. That's all I'm doing, trying to get the win and beat Ross.
Well, hopefully it's an exciting game tomorrow.
Right.
So, and this one's from Verona. Are girls a big distraction from your game?
I get asked that a lot. It used to be. Used to be. My senior year, I started taking it a lot serious, like the most serious I ever taken it. So I deleted Instagram, Snapchat, and the only thing I got is Twitter now and my number. And like only the people that's close to me has my number. So basically, I really don't text nobody anymore. I just strictly focus on basketball.
Hopefully you don't get those Twitter fingers. Like Kevin Durant did.
Like John Morant.
So, oof. They're also multimillionaire athletes.
Yeah.
And they can back it up. CT also says front row W it.
Most definitely. I'm gonna see you there. Man.
So
thank you.
Chat, drop any questions that you want to know. I'm out of questions for him. Anything that you would like to add?
Thank you for joining.
You play video games often?
2K.
2K?
Yeah.
You play Fortnite?
Occasionally. Yeah.
We gotta hop on.
Okay. You good at it?
No. Now CT, he says, how is it being the best guard in the nation?
You just gotta keep working, man.
Keep working?
Really nothing to it, just keep working.
So
Trio.
So whenever you see these schools like Donda Academy being opened up for like star high school basketball like players,
Right.
like do you ever think like I wonder if I'll get my name called to go there?
Yeah.
Like you think if there was one in Nashville that was opened up and they were taking like the best players in the state, would you say that you would consider going there?
You talking about other than Clarksville High School?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this: if I was a freshman, then yeah. But in my senior season, I couldn't trade on my team because we've been there. I'm gonna stick with my team regardless. Like no matter like how good somewhere else is, like we're gonna make it a state with them.
So CT says he's gonna make some merch. I don't know if that's for me or you, but it's probably for you.
Gonna make some merch. Ooh, let me know when you make them.
That JJ Wheat merch. Get your jersey on.
Let me know when you make them, man.
Now here's probably the biggest basketball question of all time: Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
Michael Jordan or LeBron James? That's a hard question. I don't know. That's hard.
You don't know? We were just gonna leave it at a tie?
Yeah, I just say tie.
I'm gonna say LeBron.
You said LeBron?
Here's why I'm saying LeBron. Who's gonna beat Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, and Draymond Green? Do you think Michael Jordan's Bulls could have done that?
He had Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, him. Like that's guarding Curry. Then Dennis Rodman gonna guard. I don't know.
Dennis Rodman gonna guard KD?
Dennis Rodman was a dog though.
What about Klay?
Klay, he had
Scottie on him.
You know, he was a lockdown too.
What about Draymond? Prime Draymond. Not old Draymond.
Prime Draymond. I don't know. Like, who else did they have?
I mean, on that bench, they had Iguodala. I mean, Max Kellerman's infamous.
No, I'm talking about
the Bulls. I mean, they had Steve Kerr.
Jeff
Hornacek.
I don't think the Warriors would have been beat, honestly.
Do you think that's the greatest team ever? assembled?
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you. I think people they really they poop on LeBron for saying like he definitely should not have lost to the Mavericks in the finals.
Yeah.
So that's inexcusable right there, because he's the greatest. That was the first big three
Yeah.
of Chris Bosh, LeBron, and Dwayne Wade.
And Ray Allen.
Ray Allen, yeah,
Four.
right. So I'd say definitely LeBron. I think it's hard though whenever you go into chips.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing. And when you go into Michael Jordan,
I mean, he had
He ne-
6.
yeah, I thought he had 5.
He did 2 3-peats. He did the
Oh.
first 3-peats,
Oh yeah.
and then he took a year off, gambling ban or whatnot,
All right.
and then he did another 3. But people forget those. Like, he didn't retire till like 2002.
Yeah, he played longer, so yeah.
He didn't have as good as a career. I wonder if we're seeing that with LeBron right now. If we're seeing essentially we are seeing the latter half of his career. Do you think that?
What he say? Is it better to be known as a dunker than a 3-point shooter? I think so, because a dunk gonna get somebody hype. A 3-pointer, they're like, ooh. But if somebody see you dunk and it's like a really good dunk, that's gonna get the crowd hyped.
Well, I mean, I'd say probably 3-point shooting, honestly, because now you do play basketball. I don't play basketball.
Yeah.
So for what I'm saying could be wrong, but 3-point shooting, I mean, if you're a killer 3-point shooter like Stephen Curry, I mean, no one's gonna be able to guard you. But you have a guy like Blake Griffin, who's probably one of the best dunkers of our era. I mean, he couldn't shoot for anything back in his Clippers day.
Right. But like, if you can dunk and you can still shoot though, then you got a major like some series you got going on with you.
So every game I go to, he doesn't dunk, is what Gamble says. What's up with
Every
that?
game I got to, he found me last game, man. But come to the Russell game, I'm gonna get one.
You're gonna get one?
I'm gonna try to get one.
You're putting it set in stone right here?
Huh?
You just putting it set in stone right here?
If I get a fast break, I don't see why I shouldn't dunk it. Unless he found me again, but I'm gonna still try to dunk it. You see more
Get an
dunks,
and one.
highlights. You said what?
Yeah, and one. Can you dunk just standing up, or do you need a running start?
Running start.
Yeah.
Standing up. I haven't tried to stand up in a minute. I'm close. But...
I don't know. Did you see that one Miles Bridges highlight where he got blocked by Embiid and he picked it up and he dunked on it on Drummond?
This recently?
Mm-hmm.
How long ago?
Maybe a week ago?
A week ago? I don't think so.
And they're catching you 4K. Gamble says in the CA game, you got a fast break. They're calling you out.
Man. Yeah, that was a crazy one. My legs was dead.
The dunks catch eyes. Yeah, they do. But I mean, like, whenever Curry broke the 3-point record, that's all anybody could talk about.
Yeah. But, like, Curry, he's probably the greatest shooter we ever see, man.
I think he's the best shooter of all time.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I'd take him in a 3-point contest against anyone. Larry Bird, Ray Allen, Klay Thompson, anyone.
It's just crazy, like, how consistent he is.
So, chat, leave more questions if you want to. Otherwise, we're going to end this soon.
Aiden, I got you, man. I got you. I know I keep saying that, but I was supposed to get one Northwest game, but he had to foul me. It almost went in.
Like the one Iguodala dunk where he, like, missed it. He got fouled and went in.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I thought Westbrook did that.
No, Westbrook did the one layup. Where he, like, jumped and, like, he got fouled, but they called the shot off, but he, like, laid it up off, like, the scoreboard.
Yeah, you seen when Westbrook, it was, like, probably 2013, when he fast break dunked it, the ball went all the way in the air and came back down.
Kind of like the James Harden one, he dunked it, it went through the net, and it went out.
No, with Westbrook, it, like, bounced all the way up and it went back down.
Did they count it?
Yeah, they counted it because it didn't hit nothing. It was like crazy.
Carter asked, "What's your biggest worries for the Red School game?"
I'm really not worried about nothing. Just we already put the work in. We're locked in. Talked about it already with our teammates. So just gotta go out there and have fun.
It's just red school. We're
Yeah.
not even gonna do that good. You guys aren't worried about an upset. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
football. We brought the Warfield Shield for football, so you
Right,
guys,
yeah.
you gotta take it.
Oh yeah,
Right.
we got to most definitely. But yeah, no worries. Just-
Any other questions, guys? Drop them in the comments.
So what's your record in Fortnite?
My record?
Yeah.
A losing one
Why you put it in?
for fun. I'm trying to do that arena stuff, but I'm trash at it. They're cracks. Like the 9-year-olds, they be playing that game all the time.
Hey. Yeah, it's mostly like young kids. Yeah.
But it's fun to play with the boys. Me and Gamble will do it sometimes.
That's what's
We'll
up.
run squads if there's more people on, like with Leslie and them.
Mm-hmm.
But we're definitely gonna have to get a. Gamble says, "No, I carry you. Every game I have to carry him."
For real?
No.
Aden, I can carry you.
So if you do want to run trios, I mean, shoot, man, you got my number, I got your number.
Bet. Any other games you play?
I've kind of stopped with that mostly. I've been working a lot on this, and I play
Oh, okay.
Fortnite with friends mostly.
I
Right
feel
now,
you.
Fortnite.
He said quit line.
Fortnite right now has been the main.
So you just carry people like that. It's just that easy.
This is easy. I'm like the ninja of this.
Oh no, Aden, he seemed like he's cold.
I don't know. I have to see. We'll have to like do a 1v1. All right, chat. Any more questions? Drop them in the chat. All right. Well, we'll drop a poll real quick. We're gonna have, is CHS gonna beat Rashu? So I better see y'all 100% for yes. If you guys say no, then I'm gonna be disappointed. So make sure you vote on that poll. There we go.
He said he dropped 16 kills.
You see, what happened, I wasn't even playing that game. We were in a bot lobby. He went off that game. The one game he went off.
He did.
It was a trio though. We got the dub.
16 kills a lot though. Yeah, he's good.
If you want to get carried by me, both Adens. All right, chat. If there's not any more questions, we're gonna end it here. You guys a minute. Von Rent. I don't even know. Do you know how to say that? I don't even know how to say that.
I think you said it right.
Right here.
No, I think you said it right. Von Rent.
Von Rent. What is his name? What does that mean? I don't. I wonder if like that's like something I can get canceled for saying. So,
Yeah, I say don't say it though.
I don't think it's anything wrong. Oh, it's a comment bot. I'm gonna just put user in timeout. I don't want any bots in my chat. Well, with that being said, chat, I'm gonna end this right here. It was fun. JJ, thank you for coming.
Oh, for sure. Thanks for having me.
Means a lot. This is JJ Wheat. Look for his name in the news. When is your signing day?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
Nah.
But you definitely have offers on the table.
Oh yeah.
So we'll have to do another one of these right before you sign with someone. So I get the exclusive on it.
All right.
All right. This is JJ Wheat. I'm Aden Davis. Thank you all for watching. We'll have a podcast out in a little bit, but for now, you have to wait. Peace out.